People keep saying hybrid working doesn't work, that it kills collaboration, kills culture. But what if that's just not true? What if the problem isn't where people are working, but how the business is set up to support them? The businesses struggling with hybrid are often the ones that are trying to bolt new ways of working onto old ways of thinking. Models built for a different world, where being seen at your desk was the only way to show that you were doing your job. But that's not the way the world works anymore. The tools have changed, the expectations have changed, and people's lives have changed. We can now work from anywhere, and that's not a threat, it's an opportunity. Businesses that embrace that reality, businesses that are built for flexibility, for distributed teams, for asynchronous work, are already winning. I've worked with teams where people are based in 5 different countries across 4 time zones, and the collaboration, the culture, stronger than in many in-person teams I've seen. Why? Because the culture isn't tied to place, it's tied to values. When you lead with trust, when you give people the freedom to work in ways that suit them, when you build systems that support flexibility instead of resisting it, you get commitment, you get creativity, you get loyalty. But when you lead with control, when you demand people prove they're working by being physically present, you send a very clear message. I don't trust you. And people pick up on that. They disengage. They do the minimum. They leave. We've built extraordinary tools to live and work differently, but most businesses are still clinging to systems that were designed a century ago. Not because those systems work better, but because they're familiar, because they give the illusion of control. But if you're still using structures and ways of thinking from the 1920s, don't be surprised when it doesn't work in 2025. It's time for leadership to catch up. Not by doubling down on old ways, but by stepping up with trust, vision, and courage. That's what the future of work is built on.